Hello, welcome back to another video journal. Today is March 12th, 2025. um, Tonight we are going to read and discuss a few of my pages out of my sketchbook. I started a new sketchbook and it's been helping me navigate and organize my thoughts, and especially my intrusive thoughts. And it's been giving me new ideas as far as like art projects, big and small. Okay, and also some new poems and some new stories to write. It's been a while since I really incorporated poetry and storytelling into my work. Since right now I've been doing self-portraiture. That's the train. I'm sorry. But, oh my God. Can't concentrate like that. Do y'all hear that? Okay, I know you do. We'll be back. We'll be back once the train is over. All right, so the train is gone now, so we can get back to the video. But I want to discuss this page right here. And it says, has anyone else been used to feeling pain that you begin to find comfort in it? And so basically what I mean by that is like you've been used to feeling sadness, feeling depressed, feeling a lot of pain in your everyday life, that you begin to find comfort in it. It begins to be your comfort. That's what your body is used to. That's what your nervous system is used to. So when you start to feel new things like peace, safetyness, love, joy, you can become anxious. I know for me, I become anxious because I'm like, wait a minute, this is not what I'm used to. Feeling happiness and feeling peace and safety is something that I'm not used to. So my body responds in high alert. I get even more anxious than what I'm already am, because I'm like, wait a minute, I need to prepare myself for something bad to happen. I'm constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm constantly preparing myself to be faced with a very negative or serious scenario in life. And it's so unproductive and it doesn't lead anywhere, but just causes you more stress, because things happen so fast that sometimes you're not going to be able to mentally prepare for it. There's a lot of things that I may not be able that I may not even see come. And no matter how much further I want to think about things in the future, or I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for this or that, it's always going to have its own outcome. And so that particular insert in my sketchbook, I also wrote, and I had already mentioned this, but I also wrote, when life brings you joy, love, and peace, you have no idea what to do with these new feelings. I don't know what's going on outside, but Jesus Christ. But yeah, You know, when you start to feel these new things, you don't even know what to do with it. And then I went on to make a little diagram. And when you don't know what to do with good things that you feel in your life, and you're so used to feeling pain, and you're so used to feeling um you know, fight or flight, you're so used to always constantly being in survival mode, you tend to sabotage, you know. And that's something that I have a pattern of doing whenever somebody good comes into my life, whether it's a friend or an intimate connection. And this is just previous, before I before I had my family and everything. But whenever something good will come, I will be afraid of it, because I'm like, wait a minute, you're a good friend, or you know, like, you're a good lover or a good partner. I'm scared. So I would just self-sabotage. And this pattern has kind of has happened and has manifested in different aspects of my life. And I also put in the diagram also art opportunities. I've had some I had some great, amazing art opportunities. I've had some wonderful people reach out to me to collaborate, for me to travel, for me to do pieces for them, and they would, you know, pay me, you know, a lot of money. People have reached out and have offered to pay me a lot of money for pieces and different opportunities. And because I feel so unworthy of great things and amazing things, I self-sabotage and I decline a lot of art opportunities because I'm afraid of good things happening to my in my life. I can't talk. I'm afraid of good things happening in my life because it's just not what I'm used to. It's not what I'm used to. It's not my normal. I'm used to experiencing a lot of negativity and a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety and a lot of panic and a lot of impulsive and intrusive chaotic, like I'm used to that. So when things are offered to me, I'm just like, hell nah, like that's not good, like that's not true, you know, or no, I'm good on it. I don't even want to deal with it because, you know, maybe this will happen, or like maybe this is a scam, or you know, whatever. And you know, this is serious, this is real, this is something that, you know, I am realizing, and I'm trying to work through. You know, I'm getting older, I have children, and I don't want them to pick up patterns that I have in certain characteristics that I have. I want them to see, okay, you know, mommy is working and learning through these things, so that way they don't have to experience these things. I don't know why I can't talk. I get so nervous talking about certain things on here. But so self-sabotage, declining all art opportunities, like all amazing art opportunities. I've had so many art opportunities, and I've just be like, I don't even respond. I don't. I've had opportunities with some brand deals, some big businesses, and I just delete the email. I need to stop doing that because I really want greatness in my new life, in my new journey. And so I'm working on that, you know, getting over this self-sabotage that I do, and I get such you know, I experience imposter syndrome, and you know, not feeling good enough, you know, feeling unworthy, never asking for help. That comes with pride. I am prideful when it comes to certain things because I just want to make sure that I got it. I don't need your help for nothing. I got it. And so I'm learning to let a lot of this stuff go. If somebody offers to help me, I want to be able to take the help. But at the same time, I've been in positions where I've allowed people to help me, and that shit has gotten thrown right back in my face. And I don't really appreciate that because you know, it's kind of like, nah, if you're going to throw it back in my face, or if you're going to tally up and keep score of those type of things, I don't want it. Like, I'm good off that. Feeling like I'm not oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Okay, I promise. I talk all day. My job is to talk. My job is to public speak. So the fact that I can't even speak fully on this thing, on this camera, is getting on my nerves. But not feeling deserving of true love. You know, I was in something that just was not good for me. And so when people offer to treat me right or to treat me better, I just automatically think it's bullshit because, you know, that's all I've ever experienced is games and just a lot of trauma, you know, even coming from like my biological father, deep down knowing that, you know, he loves me, but not really experiencing that love. A lot of people say these amazing things to me, and you know, they make it look like it's this, and they sell me a dream, but really, like, all I've ever felt is just like forgotten about or just treated like trash a lot of the time. Feeling okay with suffering, like, and that kind of just goes back to the first insert that I said, you know, finding comfort in pain, finding comfort in suffering. There was a point in life where I was just like okay with sacrificing and giving up my happiness. um my happiness didn't matter to me anymore, and that was a lot of self neglect, and I totally disrespected myself because I'm just like, you know, my happiness doesn't matter right now. You know, my main thing is, as long as my children are happy, then I am satisfied. I'm happy. My heart is full enough. But I realized that in order for my children to be fully happy and to understand what happiness really means, and you know what it really looks like, they need to see a happy mom, and they also need to see a happy dad as well. So I knew that I needed to stop finding a lot of comfort in suffering and pain and start this journey of finding my happiness again. And so, you know, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Journaling, sketching, creating art, doing the video journals, doing what is it, self-portraiture, reading, writing, just doing, you know, a lot of these things to just let out, your pain and in the process of everything through creativity, you know, through creativity. um and then the last one, avoidant attachment style. So I used to be anxious attachment style, like when I was younger, but when I got older, it it kind of transitioned onto avoidant. So I ghost, I disappear, I shut down, I leave, I hide. That is just my pattern. And I'm learning to face those things that make me uncomfortable. Instead of leaving, instead of going ghost, instead of hiding, I want to learn. I want to learn how to communicate the things that make me feel uncomfortable. However, at the same time, some people don't even deserve a goddamn goodbye. Some people don't even deserve like an explanation. Some people don't even deserve 2 words from you. You know, I'm like the type of person where I'll peep something or I'll feel the energy out, and that's enough for me. I don't have time to go back and forth and try to explain how I feel and, you know, what I'm thinking about just for it to be dismissed or negated. It's not going to go anywhere, you know, or just for us to have the discussion and the same thing happen again. And by the way, this is no shade. This is just open general examples. No shade to anybody. I'm not talking about anybody in specific at all. But, you know, some people just don't even deserve 2 words, honestly. So that's a lot of reason why I go ghost. And I just also feel like it's just not worth explaining. Like, if I got to explain anything or communicate anything, to me it's just not worth it, you know. But I'm learning to be a better communicator. I just do best communicating through my art. I don't really do well with words and having these pointless conversations. I'd rather just do it through a form of creativity. But yes, this page was kind of dark, but also sometimes you need to face the dark parts of yourself. You need to face the dark places and versions of yourself so you can, okay, this is how I am. These are the things that I need to work on, and come out with a plan or a routine or some art. Come up with some art on how you're going to transform and evolve. Okay? Sometimes it's uncomfortable to face the dark parts of yourself, but it must be done.